Welcome to what will be the last part in this survival series for No Man's Sky in the short term. And the reason I'm qualifying it by saying in the short term is that it's not going to be the complete end for this series, but more of a transition, because if you follow the channel, you'll be aware that I've been thinking quite seriously about doing a permadeath series. And the more I think about it, the more I want to do it. So what I want to do in this part is talk about the way forward for No Man's Sky and how this series is going to continue, but in a more sporadic way. Now, I want to talk first about the permadeath series. Hopefully, the first part will be out in probably the middle of this week. I think I'm recording this on the Monday. And the idea of the permadeath series is there's two options. The first option is to just do a standard permadeath game where we start on a planet, go out and just play through the process. The other one is to go for this 0 start option, which I did some time ago, but I think I did it in survival mode. And that really attracts me because it's something different from the normal role of going around doing all the missions. But there's still part of me that would, because I kind of messed up this series when I first started out, there's still part of me would like to do a permadeath series in the normal sense and actually maybe be a little bit more structured in the way that I actually do some of the missions, so we can take them in and we can take them so we can take a look at them in a different pace. So that is the way I want to go. Now, what is the future for this series? Well, if you follow the channel, you'll be aware that I just did Expedition 13 in this series. And despite some trepidation with respect to starting the expedition, the anomaly, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea of it. Now I understand how the mechanic works. So this series is going to take on several roles. So it's going to come back in the time. If Hello Games, and those roles are, if Hello Games drops an update, we'll use this series to take a look at the new features, because obviously new features can be a bit of a risk when you're in permadeath. The second one is that I want to possibly do community events in this series. So there's a chance that this series will pop up on a weekend to do the community events. The third one is that obviously if there's an update, there's an expedition, and I would like to do the expeditions in this series, partly because I've already got quite a lot of nice kit now, some nice ships, and I'd like to keep building that up on an overall process. So those are the main reasons. And of course, occasionally I may just come back in and show you something that's going on, because there's one mission that this under a rebel star that still needs to be done. And of course, the other thing also is I'll be playing this series off camera, because this is now will become my go-to game when I just had a bad day and I just want to chill out, because that's the kind of stumbling block at the moment with respect to No Man's Sky, that I don't have that series because my machine failed. So that's the way forward. Now, apologies that if any of you are really deeply invested in this series, that I'm not going to be able. So for anyone who's deeply invested in this series, apologies that it won't be on a completely regular basis, but I think it's going to provide but I think mixing this kind of regularly with a permadeath series will be a fairly good mix with respect to looking at elements of the game. Plus, I think it could be fun. So what I want to do in this part is just kind of wander around and do a little bit of housekeeping. I don't want the video to be too long. We've got a construction opportunity. What we're going to do here. So we can approve a starship drop. We've already got one, but I'm being told that if you get another one, we can get more thing from it. What we got here, beginning of a construction of a machinery unit. What that does is it gives us, I've got no idea what. I think we'll go with that. Because I think somebody posted in the comments a long time ago saying that you do get multiple versions of that. Hello, what are you doing up on the roof? What we've got to do now is find the construction site. Where is the construction site? Well, I'm completely confused. I can't find a construction base in here. Oh, there it is. Gonna give me some strange exotic pure ferrite. Yeah, well, we can kick that off. And what I'll do is I'll finish this off camera. Oh, okay. Resources available. I think what we got to do now. What we're going to do now is get to over here. We're going to go up to a space station because I go to a space station current system. That'll do. We'll sell up all that dirt and rubbish. I think I've got a storage augmentation as well. I'm sure I had one. Or was it? It might be on my freighter. Oh, there it is there. So first things first, we'll get rid of all that dirt because it's just... it'd be nice if they actually produce something else. Although the price, yeah, we'll just get rid of it anyway. Now the question is, do I want to upgrade the Roma or another ship? I must admit, I would like to get rid of this stuff here because it's just annoying having these gaps here. What's this? Pirate transporter, transponder. We can give those to the Merchants Guild. This one, isn't it? I think we're just enhance the upgrade starship. High augmentation. Oh, it's saying I've got a hole there as well. Okay. One thing that really annoys me is having these holes in the middle. So I do need to finish that off. We've got the pirate stuff, haven't we, in here? We give that to these guys. This is a merchant's guy, isn't it? Okay. Okay, redeem radiant hot ice. Well, we'll certainly take the 3 warp cell. I could take 3 of those as well. Not that I need them, but am I not high enough for the... Where are they? Oh no, they're in the freighter. Were they in the freighter? Got here undamaged drone set shell. In the starship, maybe it's got to be in the exosuit. Try again. See if these guys will... Donation. Nope. I'm sure it said Merchants Guild. Let me just see. Mercenaries Guild, sorry. I suppose Merchants Guild, Mercenaries Guild isn't that very that different. I think, as I say, I don't want this video to be too long, but there's one bit of curiosity that I do want to deal with. Actually, there's something else I want to do. Let me just visit those. I want some dihydrogen cells because I need to make frigate fuel. And probably the quickest way to get dihydrogen is to buy the... Don't seem to get them anymore. We used to get quite a lot once. You could go in and buy a great big pile of them and then you'd never have to mine another bit of dihydrogen at all. But maybe I missed it back on this trading station here. Nope. Maybe they've nerfed it so that you don't get that anymore. While we're here, we'll just up the mission guy. Planetary depot, hunt pirates. Yeah. Pair of damaged item. What would you get here? Polychromate zirconium. What on earth is that? Okay, I'm gonna go there because I've got no idea what polychromate zirconium is. Okay, we're gonna repair a damaged item. Locate and repair the damaged machinery. Okay. Generally, I don't like doing these missions. I'm very curious about what that actual thingy is. And it's right on our doorstep anyway, so this is where we are going to have to end up repairing something that's very exotic or something strange like that. I suppose in some ways this is a good submission exercise, is to do these missions so that you can, okay, so you can do these missions and then find out how well they play actually. Okay, we're going to go that way. Want to check my launch thrusters 100%. Okay, we've been on this planet before. It says we're going to go that way, 458. So we'll just go off and see what we can do. Superheated atmosphere, but we do have storm protection. Yep. Hello, Mr. Clunky. This is one of these, probably one of these planets which Hello Games calls a wonderful planet. I think it's just wherever we're going. It's just over there, isn't it? I thought, yeah, I've got storm protection. So here we are. On the way through, we can just duck in here. That. And yeah, a few nanites. Don't think there's anything else in here of value. Oh, we can get a little bit of carbon. And of course we can up that. Up that. Up that. And of course we can got here where we can repair that. Oh, a nice thing, isn't it? Boot sequence auto test completed. Repairs are complete. Transmit success. Transmit the signal over the object's diagnostic reporting tool, letting the owner know my success. That was quite a simple, straight to the point mission. Wait, handsome. My benevolent planet, many visit from friends, something like that. By smiles. Okay, modest some. Life support fuel, hazard protection fuel. We've got one iron battery. The Gecko really tight-fisted. Okay. Right, we've got want to check something. Yeah, so when we were doing the expedition, some of those bases which wouldn't let me recover technology modules must have been specific to the what we call it. Must have been specific to the expedition. Oh, that's okay. Get rid of the viscous fluid. While we're here, we'll just pick up a little bit of that, a little bit of that. I think we've got virtually everything on this planet, so fixing things could be a fairly quick win actually. We've got a damaged container here. We'll take the rusted metal so we don't have to collect ferric oxide. Grab that. And we'll head back up into space and claim this strange reward, which I've never seen before. So we're going to head for the space station. Space station, scrap dealer available, visit scrap dealer. I suppose one thing I wouldn't mind doing is actually doing a derelict freighter in this game as well. I mean, there's so many things that could be done. But mission complete. And in mission, we got polychromic zirconium. These conditions produce dazzling in colour and near industrial hardness, highly valuable in manufacturing economies. Okay, so it's just a trade item that looks really good. Right. And I think there's just one more thing I want to do is we get into this Roma again. Take a look, yeah. Here's if we get into the start. What I'm going to do is we've got a couple of these. So we're going to do a drop pod. See where that's going to take us. Something tells me we're going to another one of these rainy type planets. Right, I'll see you once we approach the drop pod. So here we are, we're just coming up on the drop pod. Gonna land. Jump out. Oh, looks like we've been here before as well. We will need to make that. That should be able to unlock the drop pod. Antimatter housing. Well, just do the drop pod. Right. And I don't want this video to be too long because all I'm doing is just dragging out the inevitable. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. Any opinions on the new permadeath series that you would like to see, feel free to chuck it in the comments. Also, if you've got any other suggestions for maybe irregular items related to this series, I will be open to suggestions. To be honest, the one that leaps to mind is the Rebel under the stars, under a Rebel star, sorry. Maybe doing that. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.